Okay, Jason, we've been reclaiming some bushland out here for a property owner. Whereabouts are we today?
We're out in the sunny coast, or Sunshine Coast in Queensland. This machine's really good. It's a CMX 1810. What we're doing is just looking or trying to reclaim some unmaintained areas. There's a lot of logs and uneven ground here, so the four-wheel drive system's been really helpful. I've had to use the Diff lock a couple of times just to get through a couple of little dips, but it's great having that feature there so you can keep mowing. The other thing I've really noticed in this type of work is just having the height adjuster in a nice handy position. You can go up and down over logs, limiting impact to the machine and just getting the job done nice and quickly.
So got the open front deck on the Razorback, and we've been plenty of saplings that were around here. What sort of thickness and what type of vegetation have we been cutting down?
Yep, so we've been cutting down a lot of bracken. There's a lot of camphor laurel saplings coming through here, and they're around the 36mm mark. A lot of vines growing out of the trees as well, but with the open front deck, once you get it feeding in the deck, it just sort of pulls it through. Yeah, it's pulling vines out of trees as well, so very handy.
So this Razorback's got a 18 horsepower engine in it. How did the horsepower handle the terrain here?
Yeah, quite easily. Even the CMX 1404, which is the 12.5 horsepower, could handle this type of work as well. Although it was handy to have that extra horsepower when I was pushing over the bigger bushes where it was a bit thicker in vegetation. If it was thicker again and we're on steeper slopes, the 23 horsepower machine would be ideal.
So before coming here with the Razorback, what was this property owner using to try maintain the bushland here?
They weren't able to maintain the bushland. They were mowing the grassy areas with the standard lawnmower. These areas typically need to be maintained with the brush cutter, which is quite manual and time consuming. In the small time we've been here, we've cleaned out this whole area in 10 minutes, where it's probably an hour or two of work on the brush cutter, which is hard manual labour, and it's nice and warm here on the Sunshine Coast, so a lot easier on the Razorback. That CMX 1810 brings value to this property because you're reclaiming more land. It's easier to maintain it with this, so it's not a chore to do, and you're increasing the value of your property from your investment from the Razorback. So the maintenance on this machine is really simple. It's nice and easy to get to the blades. We just open up the side chute here, and then we've got the blade here underneath the deck. It's toolless removal, so generally there might be a bit of gunk in there that you need to dig out first, but you can actually get the blades off nice and easy. We don't need to lift the machine up at all to get to the blades for your maintenance. It's a reversible blade, so we can flip that over when one side's worn out and put it back in and have a nice sharp edge to cut again. So nice and simple for your blade maintenance. General maintenance is really simple on the machine. Great accessibility. You can open up the engine compartment to clean that out, so you get the odd stick and so forth in there. We can lift the seat up and get underneath the machine as well. We've got the air intake here, so it's important to keep that clean as your routine maintenance. We've got a little guard here that you can clean out, and then a finer screen just a bit deeper. You can lower the deck down. The best way to clean the machine is with an air blower, so either a garden blower or an air compressor is a great way to keep these machines clean. You can blow out underneath the deck, around the front axles, and at the back of the machine as well. We've got access at the back here to keep that clean as well. We can open that up.
If you're considering a machine like the Razorback, you might have property that needs to be reclaimed, mowing on steep slopes, head to therazorback.com.au. You can look up dealers in your area or request a demo, and we can test out these machines on your property.